Starting's always the awkward bit.
What is that? Okay, start.
Okay, let's go. Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is FRAG30 Riches, and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Today I've got a special guest with me. It is...
Venora.
I've got you to say your name because I always say it like an English person.
I know. No, but you say it right.
Venora. I was trying to put the I in there rather than Venora.
It's like Nora with a V, Venora.
But do you not get the I in the V-A, the Venora? Is it?
Well, technically, if you would pronounce it properly, it would be Venora.
Oh, so that's tested, and now I'm too English for that. Anyway, so Venora's just joined me today, and what we're going to do, a couple of months ago I uploaded my 10 fragrances for life, and what we're going to do, we got chatting a couple of months ago now, didn't we? And you're quite into fragrances, so I thought for a first kind of video to get you on the channel, we'll just look at my 10 fragrances for life, let you smell them, see what you think. You can say if you like them, if you think they're sexy, if they're not, if you'd like your boyfriend to wear them. Some of them I know you recognise. Right, let's get into this. So my smelly strips are a bit crap, so I might fold them over, and we've not got time to necessarily do dry down, so we'll do the opening, we'll leave the spray with the bottle, so then we might go back to the dry downs later on. Right, so this is probably going to be a two-parter as well, because we don't want to rush these videos. Anyway, let's get into it. I bet you've never smelled this.
No, I haven't.
So this is, I've raved about this on my channel, so this is Bvlgari Man Black Cologne, not to be confused with Bvlgari's Man in Black. So this is, I won't tell you, but this is one of my absolute favourites. I love this.
Okay, I have never smelled this.
This doesn't get the love it deserves.
But I love the bottle of it. It looks
cool.
Like. It looks so good.
I don't think this one's, yeah, it has got a twisty lid as well.
Oh, this is
Let's give this a go. Oh, I've locked it now.
Okay.
I love this fragrance, but not to sway you or anything. Oh, she's not feeling it. She's not feeling it.
It's kind of like really, it's quite husky. It's really deep.
Do you get any, might not yet because it's just the opening, do you get any sort of like a boozy note from it at all?
No, but you know what? It reminds me of like an older man. Like it would be, no, seriously, I would think that.
What sort of age?
Like, I don't know, 40 plus would wear something like that, yeah. But it's not, I don't dislike it, okay? And I feel like it's growing as well, like it's kind of, so maybe the first it's got quite a like citrusy opening. In the mids there's some florals, like tuberose, and in the base there's like a boozy sort of rum note, which is which I really like, and I love the tuberose. And I really enjoy this fragrance. So I wore this there was a meeting of some fragrance reviewers in London, and I wore it, and I was getting loads of compliments from that. That's a lot of people. No, do you know what? I don't dislike it, really. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. It's actually growing on me as well. It's weird.
So we can leave it for the dry. What would you rate it so far then out of 10? Let's do it.
Actually, I could quite rate. I would actually give it an 8.
Oh, that's good. I'll take an 8. I'll take an 8.
I wouldn't give it a 10, but definitely
I'll take
an 8.
We'll see if you've got any 10s here. But
so it's quite like mature smell. I like that. It's quite like.
I'm a mature kind of guy.
It's like. It's to smell like I have a job and I'm quite serious.
Oh, like a man that's got his shit together.
Yeah,
he's kind of like responsible, but I think it's season-wise it works quite well in the spring and summer. I think, but yeah, it's sophisticated, but I think it's kind of nice.
I like this one.
Right, so 8 out of 10 for that. We'll come back to that.
Yes, I'm giving it 8. I wish I could put like a little sign here because I'm writing 8.
Oh yeah, we should have thought it. It's a mild. We had planned this video, but it's kind of a little bit rushed and off the cuff, to be fair, because of the situation. So
we can do this again.
Yeah,
it's okay. I like smelling smells.
So back to it then. We've got next up was one you recognise. This is Bleu De Chanel. This is the EDP version, so there's 3 different versions of this. This is my favourite. So there's the EDT, which is the original. This is the EDP, which is a bit richer. And then there's the Parfum version, which is richer still, but it doesn't last very long. So this is the best all-round. I love this fragrance.
I don't think I smelled this one.
Yeah, have you not?
Let me smell and let me see.
You'll recognise it.
Do you know what? Like Chanel, I know it for like women. It's like super. Okay, I feel like oh my god, I love it already. I just had a bit of a whiff.
It's just one of my all-time faves. It's good, isn't it?
Good.
Isn't that good?
Oh my god, this is sexy.
It's good, isn't it?
This is
Thank
sexy.
you. It is good.
Yes.
What I love about it is sexy, but it's still got that mature sophistication about it. But it's still sexy with it. But it's so versatile as well.
Oh yeah. I love
That's good. You like that? I have to wear that next time we meet up.
Yes.
Apart from your boyfriend's fucking man mountain. Fuck that.
Oh my god, I love this one. You know what? It kind of, it's really like it's very fresh. It's a bit citrusy.
Yeah. So,
but you know what? I'm a big fan of citrusy smells. So I think anything has a bit of citrusy, I love it. But this is amazing.
Grapefruit. There's the grapefruit note in it, and it's got kind of incense. But it's just, I actually find it quite hard to describe that as a fragrance, apart from that sort of fresh, because it's just so well blended. But I just love it. It's just one of those ones I struggle to describe, but apart from grapefruit. But it's
so
good, isn't it?
Oh my god, I just want to like.
I always wear this. I've said this before. I often wear this. It's a great dumb reach when you don't know what to wear, but then conversely, I often choose to wear this because it's so. I feel good wearing it. You know, where like if you're going into a meeting or something like that, it's quite an important meeting. I wear that. I always feel really good and really confident. It's just such a like.
I think it would be. I would love if I go on a date for a man to wear this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. It'd be so.
So,
because you know when you smell, like it's so powerful, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. A smell is one of those things where you smell something and it just puts you in a place and time, but it kind of loses the accuracy. You'll recognise it instantly, and you'll be like, oh, that takes me somewhere, but you don't always know where. You're like, oh, who wore that scent, or where was I when I smelled that?
Yeah. Or
it's
equally
powerful, but
equally, you know, when you know somebody was wearing a particular cologne. Like for example, for me, I find it very weird when another person wears it.
Okay, if you associate it with someone.
Yeah. So it's like with music, I think as well. But I love this one. This is 10 out of 10. Okay?
10 out of 10. I'll take that.
10.
I'll take that. That is. We'll
I
take that.
love that one. Okay.
Right. Next up, I'm just kind of grabbing them randomly, but I'm not going to tell you what this one you won't recognise.
No, I don't know this one. Scottish Mountain Water.
So this is actually a clone of another fragrance, but the fragrance it's cloning is quite expensive. It's a niche fragrance, and this is, I'm going to put a couple of these together because they're so shit. But this, I love this from the moment I smelled this, and I actually prefer this to the original version. So this is kind of a clone of a niche one, which I'll tell you what it is in a minute. And I prefer this one. It's really similar to it, but it's actually almost a bit better.
No, I feel like we should have had coffee beans just to...
yeah, if we'd sort of thought about it.
Okay.
Oh, I can smell it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's good that you're getting different reactions though, because if you just said, oh, I love every single one, that'd be quite boring. So it's kind of good.
Do you know what?
So a lot of people find this quite feminine as well.
I was gonna actually, you just stick to it. I was gonna say it's very feminine.
See, I don't get it as feminine. I can see what people say, but for me, I actually really like it, and I find it quite sort of alpha male masculine, but not. Really? I do. I don't know why. It's just this clean, fresh association. I've got this thing where I didn't explain it once before very well, where sometimes it's not that the scent is manly, that you imagine a manly man wearing it. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes if you get like a floral fragrance, you need to be quite a masculine man to wear it, and then you can rock it and carry it, get away with it.
Absolutely.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Where if you're a bit timid or shy, it's kind of like wearing a pink shirt or something. You know,
if
you just wear it with confidence, like nobody cares. Like if your boyfriend was wearing a pink shirt, nobody's gonna question that.
You will be all right about that.
Nobody's gonna question that. But yeah, sometimes you.
No, I kind of like.
You're not feeling it. That's fine.
No, I'm not feeling it.
So what sort of scenario would you think? Well, on a woman, I guess. Is
yes,
scenario that you think.
I'm like thinking, and you know what? It doesn't. Can I say my honest opinion?
Of course you can.
Okay, so for me, it's not. It doesn't smell expensive. Does it make sense?
Okay,
it doesn't
smell
chic.
So I've not actually said what this is. So this is a clone of Creed's Silver Mountain Water.
What?
Yeah.
I love that cologne.
What, Silver Mountain Water?
Yeah.
So that is a good clone of Silver Mountain Water. I would say it's a little bit sweeter, and it's not as green. It's kind of a little bit more aquatic and fresh. Because I did a side-by-side comparison, so I've done quite a serious test on that. And I prefer that one because it is a little bit sweeter, and the green notes aren't quite as emphasised in that one. But I love that. And I was fortunate enough to, because this is from a company called Pocketscents.co.uk, and I did some testing for them, and then they sent me this bottle before it was released. So I've had this for a few months, and it only got released this weekend, so I was quite fortunate. So, which is kind of cool, but I love this.
I'm really surprised. But you know, now you said it, I don't know where, but now you said I kind of sent a bit of Creed theme in there as well.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting as well, like if I just pulled out a Creed bottle and got you to smell it, if like the psychology of it, you'd kind of...
Probably felt like...
You'd think it was better because it's Creed and you can see it's Creed, and you kind of buy into where sort of almost blind smelling it and not knowing what it is, you kind of a bit more subjective maybe.
Maybe. But okay. Well, the Creed as well is very like love and hate relationship for me. I don't like all of them. There's only like the...
Do you like Aventus?
I just like the white bottle one. The
Silver Mountain Water.
Yeah. Silver Mountain. And the other one's are a bit funny with it. But I wouldn't pick this one, okay? I wouldn't. I probably...
So out of 10 then?
This one at the moment has to go to 1.
1 out of 10?
Yes.
Behave!
So essentially, wait, we
It's
have...
fine, no, I was, you know, it's your opinion. Okay. It's all subjective.
Do you know what we're going to do?
Heartbroken!
We are giving the score for now. I could change my score. But equally, you have to understand now, I smell this sexy cologne of Chanel, and I'm still going into this, which is a bit like, ooh, so I think... Let me see.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll move on. Right, let's do a summer freshie. So you know this fragrance. So you already like this one. So this is Happy for Men from Clinique. I love this fragrance. It's quite cheap. It's a cheapie, but I just smelt this in an airport not that long ago for the first time.
Really?
And I just fell in love with it. I was like, because I like sort of orangey, kind of citrusiness. I love it, and I just think that is just.
I love.
I just want to eat it.
Well.
So I mean, you know this fragrance, but we will.
I do, but I haven't smelled it for a long time, so it's always.
You might change your mind.
Good to.
Let me fold these shitty strips over, so it gives us. I did a video with my friend, and I got his really expensive, like Roger Parfum's fragrance, which is like, and I basically missed the strip, and he was like, "You wasting a spray?" It was kind of like,
how dare you?
I was like, "Oh shit!"
How dare you?
These are my sprays, so it doesn't matter if I. Well, you sort of know that one, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just I love it.
It's
like
lovely,
it's I do you know what the weirdest part is, like when I smelled this cologne first time, I was like, oh my god, I wish I could wear it.
I think you could though. I think women could wear that.
Because it's so beautiful.
Oh,
it's just
lovely.
Beautiful.
It is. Because I've not smelled the ladies' version of this.
It's very similar, but I prefer the men's one. I really do. Do
you wear any men's fragrances? Some women do.
No, I don't. Because I always feel, but you know,
I know some people that wear the Silver Mountain Water.
Crazy people.
Some women. Yeah.
Okay, I love this one. I can't. Can I give 10 out of 10 to a couple of different, like, or I thought we're doing like I have 10 scores.
No. We're not kind of. I'm not going to force you to rank them. Just rate them out of 10, and then what we might do is come back to the dry down. I'm going to have to give this 10. I have to. No, that's fair enough. So we're doing well. To be fair, we've got an 8, a 10, a 1, and a 10. I'll take that.
Okay, this is I know I'm going to like this. This is fantastic. Right. What equally, you could, you know, again, it's quite summery smell. I think you could wear it.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you pick a bottle.
Okay, I would like to try. I want to try this Mercedes.
Ooh, yes. So this is another summer freshie. So this is in line with that one.
Okay.
This is it's a fragrance all in its right. So it's Mercedes-Benz Cologne, and it does have a striking resemblance to another fragrance. So you might recognise it.
It's matching your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, the colours.
Because it's like a green screen. So you might recognise this. I don't know, because it's not. I don't think it's intended to be a clone as such, but it does smell very similar to another one.
I think it's so funny, isn't it? I mean, even with the men cologne, do you think that? Are you attracted to the way the bottle looks like?
Yes, I try and judge it buy the juice inside, obviously. But yeah, sometimes you can't help but be bought into the marketing and also if you're shopping for a new fragrance, when you're looking at the shelves, the bottle's the first thing. So you're like, oh, that's a cool bottle, I'll try that.
Yeah.
And or there's a colour that lures me in, and that sort of did actually lure me in. To be fair, the Clinique
colour,
Happy,
right?
because of the kind of.
It's funny because oh, this is nice.
It's good, isn't it? I like this.
This is nice.
So this smells really similar to Dior cologne or Dior cologne.
My nose is getting all. This is nice.
So it's kind of got that like mandarin at the top, and there's other fruits in it. I think there might be grapefruit and some other, but mandarin's the main one. But it's just like really fresh, just beautiful. I blind bought this. I bought this on a punt, so I bought it online, without smelling it.
This is so good.
I've read some reviews.
Really,
it's really good, isn't it? Really hard to come by now. So this was super cheap. So I got this 120ml Mercedes-Benz Cologne.
Okay.
I got this 120ml for like $19.99.
Wow.
It's basically, loads of people bought it after my review, which is kind of cool. And now it seems to be discontinued, so the prices are like driving up, and it's really hard to get hold of. So it's.
I've never. To be honest, I didn't even know that Mercedes do.
Yeah, they do some good ones actually.
But I like this one. I don't probably like it as much
as
Clinique and Chanel, but I like this one. I think this is. But again, I think anything a bit fruity will win me over.
Yeah. So you like sort of citrusy, fruity kind of fragrances. Okay.
Because it's really refreshing. It's very, and I like the bottle as well. Actually, cool. I love the bottle. So I would give this probably 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'll take that.
It's more than 70%. It's quite good. Quite good mark, right? It's a pass.
Thank you for converting that into a percentage for me. That's good. I'll take that.
Okay.
Right, so that's all of the fragrance done. Do you want to do the dry downs?
Yeah, let's
should we recap? So let's start with Bvlgari Man Black Cologne.
Yay.
So I'm hoping this improves. Fingers crossed.
I really like this one now.
Yeah?
Like a lot. It's so...
I'm getting whiffs of it.
Oh my god,
I love it.
So good.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
Get in! I'm like championing that, because a lot of reviewers have reviewed that and they didn't like it or just didn't think it was anything special. But this was a blind buy as well. So I bought this off of reviews and looking at the notes, and I thought I'm quite sure I'm gonna like that. And I absolutely loved it, fell in love with it. So yeah.
I really like this one now. I really, really like this one.
So you was 8 out of 10 before?
I think initially when I smelled it, I think I was too generous. I should have been like 5 or 6 out of 10. And now it's 8 or 9 out of 10. Like I would love, like this is another kind of...
So would you like to smell that on a guy then?
Oh yeah, definitely.
When? Like day, office, just
I think office.
General weekend?
Office,
yeah.
This is more like, going to a meeting, you
kind of got your stuff together.
Yeah.
It's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, this is good. I like it now a lot.
I don't think this one's going to change. So this is Bleu De Chanel EDP. You love this. So this was a 10 out of 10. So still a 10.
Oh, it's just still a 10.
Is that the favourite one so far?
I think it's my favourite. Yeah. I'm kind of in between this one and Clinique.
Really?
But
big
by
price
far, the Chanel is just it's a bit more richer smell.
Yeah.
So
I think you can smell the quality as well.
Yeah,
to be fair.
this is I think that's
because people often say Clinique is synthetic, which it is, but it smells good.
But it doesn't. Oh no, I love this one. This is 10 out of 10.
Still
this
10.
is my favorite.
Do you prefer that to Dior Sauvage?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, for
Correct
sure.
answer. Right, so I think we know Clinique. We can
Clinique
go back to.
that
was the last one, so we'll go back to that one. So what did we do before?
This one was my 1 out of 10. Yeah.
1 out of 10. So we're going back to Scottish Mountain Water, which is a clone of Silver Mountain Water.
I don't like it.
Why not? But you like Silver Mountain Water?
I do. It's weird, isn't it? But you know what? Even with that, I think it really depends who wears it. Like not everybody
Skin
can pull
chemistry
it
makes
off.
a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Skin chemistry does make a difference.
Some
fragrances do smell different on paper. Like sometimes you smell them on paper, and you put them on skin and they smell better, or vice versa.
Absolutely, yeah. So no, that's my 1 out of 10. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So I get on really well with Matt at Pocketscents. I'm sorry, Matt, but it's all subjective. Right, let's go back to Mercedes-Benz Cologne.
Mercedes, okay.
which you liked. I think, was this a 7 or an 8? I can't remember now.
I can't remember either.
I wouldn't worry too much.
But to be honest, okay, I have to score it less now.
Oh, it's not as nice. So you like the opening, that citrusy opening, the mandarin, and now it's dried down.
It's a bit less. It's not horrible, but that's like a really extreme word I just used, didn't I?
Horrible, yeah.
It's not. it's at the moment.
Whenever people say it's not horrible, I don't hate it. You're like, well, you've set the bar pretty low with that statement.
Well, you're giving all these beautiful smells to me, but at the moment, to be honest, it's gone down. I would say now it's 6 out of 10.
Okay. It on the dry down, it comes a bit more generic, I'd say, but the opening is delightful.
Opening was much better.
Okay, and I think Clinique, you're happy with Clinique, but yeah.
Didn't I smell it?
Yeah, that's Clinique.
Oh, yeah,
it's still a 10, is it?
Yes.
Awesome. So there you go. So the winner from part 1 is Bleu De Chanel EDP, which I totally vouch for as well. So I'm going to thank you for part 1. We're going to continue filming, and you'll see part 2 will be the next video I upload, so keep an eye out for part 2. But thank you for doing part 1, and we'll keep soon. We'll see you for the next video. Much love.
See ya, guys.